I'm here, Amy. What's up? Did you watch the Kavanaugh thing? The Kavanaugh, what is it? Ceremony, whatever it is. Hold on, I gotta play with the thing. There we go. Hello, everyone. Hey, go. No, don't share it. Don't worry about it, because I just want the close people here. How's everybody? How's all two of you doing? Oops. Live chat. Hey, Destiny Bray. Did y'all watch it? Hey, what is who just sent me that thing on Ghost? Y'all remember that movie Ghost that Patrick Swayze was in, where the demons would come out and go like "Rah," whatever. Somebody just sent me that, and it was cool. What's up, Carol Bell Brotherton? How you doing? It was basically what it is it slowed down baby cries. Y'all know what I'm talking about when it comes out and it's like, "Rah, rah." Used to scare the crap out of me. I'm trying the different filters. Let's see here. Oh, yes, sir. I like. Let's see, what's this one? Yeah, I'm gonna keep it like that. Fan Fest. Hey, y'all like it real quick. So I'm just, this is just one of those things where I know I can get my rainer shiners up here to hang out with me. Carol Bell, how's everything going up in Missouri? Cody Weinrich, my Wyoming brother. Wyoming. Y'all, seriously, Amy, can you have you noticed how well my Twitter's been going? It's been going good. Been going real good. I think I figured it out. What about QAnon? What's going on? Oh, poor Aunt Mary. Poor Aunt Mary. I'm telling you. Shoot, some days I get up and I don't know if I got too much longer on this old earth. Just be sore. Getting old. I'm telling you, I'm getting old. Me and Barkley. That might be what Barkley's doing, is just waiting me out. Just like, Haven't I, Cody? Man, I'm not lying to you, man. I've started to enjoy it. I figured it out. You just go to the hot topics that people are talking about and you just comment on them. Like that one that I talked about, the Sizzler and Golden Corral. That thing got like 26,000 reach or something like that. I don't know how I don't really know about Twitter, but I just feel like I can say outlandish things. I don't have as many little old Southern Baptist women following me going, "You can't say shit." And I'm like, I know. And my mom doesn't know how to get on Twitter, so she can't keep up with me there. It's finally starting to cool off a little bit. Thank God. It's October. It's time for it. Did y'all hear about Bill and Hillary? They're going on a tour together. Hillary's still coughing like a I don't know, like a tuberculosis patient, like Doc Holliday. I don't know where she was, but you could hear her from like a mile away. I'm like, that's the devil in her coming out. Amy, you remember what I was going to talk about last time? This is what really got me into it when I saw that ghost thing that somebody tagged me in. You remember I told you I was going to tell you my haunted house story? I'm going to tell you now. Is that good? Yeah, this is scarier than Bill, and yeah, I told y'all about it, didn't I? Did I tell you the scary parts? All right, well, I'm about to retell it. All right, so anyway, tell me if I told you or not. I can't remember. I feel like I told somebody the other day. Y'all just let me know. I told you the priest came and had to cleanse it or whatever, but y'all still there? Holla if you hear me. Anybody? 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 Okay, cool. Okay, you remember the priest part, but I was telling you, like, I didn't get into the whole thing because I kept jumping all over the place. But here, so the thing was, you know, I don't know if y'all heard the thing about like the. Okay, well, anyway, the thing that when I saw the ghost thing, I had to. I don't know the. Yeah, I did. I told y'all. Never mind. Change the story. Never mind. I've already told you. So we're gonna talk about something else. What is wrong with my Facebook, y'all? Seriously. I think it's because I'm not paid, like I've never paid to do the boost or whatever, but like it's dead. Like I don't know, I don't know what's wrong. It's not that, like I look at these people that have been doing it for about the same amount of time as I do and has had the same amount of exposure as I have had, and they're just on fire. Like Terrence Williams and Terrence K. Williams and all them, Diamond and Silk. Are you serious, Destiny? I was wondering because something's not happening. I mean, my reach and stuff is good and my engagement, but it's just not happening like it's supposed to. I don't know if like they hate me or something. I don't know. But like other conservative people have got it made. I mean, I'm considering like changing myself like on my license to like minority status for real. I got Native American in me on my dad's side. So you get all the notifications. Yeah, but like I just don't. Ooh, that's red. So I just don't get what's going on like with that because I guess what I'm gonna have to start doing is like paying Facebook to like get it out there to new people because like the whole follower thing, like the likes and stuff on the public page, it's like 6,500 and then it stopped. And I'm like, okay, well this is just too much energy. I'm gonna be in here sleeping and. I mean, I'm telling you. Hey, what's up, Mary? How you doing? All right, y'all, I'm going through the filters. All right, this is glow, really. I don't like that one. Glamour, pop. Pop, there you go. It's not you, it's everybody who is. Who is what? Paying? Well, I think I'm about to start paying. Like, I don't know, maybe like $1. I'm like, what can y'all get me for like $1.62? They're like 3 more people. I'm like, do it. I feel like if I can just get myself out into all the local nursing homes or whatever, I think I'd be pretty good. Seriously. Especially like into the Alzheimer's unit or something and just tell everybody I'm their grandson to go follow me. Is that shallow? I do it. I don't care anything. But that's what I want to do is just get there and. But anyway, yeah, Twitter's where it's at, y'all. I'm sorry, but that's just where it's at. I can like Facebook, if you post something like twice a day, you're like, they're gonna get sick of me. But Twitter, I go all day and into the night. And hey, as Amy will tell you, sometimes early in the morning, I'll be fighting with them when they talk about like, you know, me being, because I said that Beto O'Rourke looked like Obama and Larry Sinclair's offspring. And somebody was like, you look like the offspring of your grandmother and father. And I'm like, well, they were second cousins, so. Yep. So anyway, yeah, I don't know how y'all live chat on here, but do it like, you have to go from YouTube on here. You can't do it from the Facebook page if it's even on Facebook. I don't even know. But anyway, did I tell y'all I figured out Barkley's, you know, Barkley is 13 and he's had skin issues like his whole entire life. Like seriously, like just itchy and like will smell like, I don't know, Hillary Clinton's boot sweat. But I like, I should know this. I should know this. But thanks, Cody. But like I figured it out tonight. I was giving him a bath with this expensive shampoo and stuff. And when I got done, I was like, you know, I usually hit him with the hairdryer a couple of times. And he's like, and he gets in there and tries, like, if he can't escape, he'll try to get up under, like, open the cabinet and get under the sink. And it's like this big under there. And I'm like, dude, you know that you are a plus size dude. You ain't getting up under there. But anyway, I figured it out. So I took my time tonight and I put the hairdryer on cool. And I'm talking about, I dried this dude like to the bone. Like I dried him out. And when I got done, he was like, but like, he's not itching and stuff now. So I thought I was doing a thorough job, like drying this dude, and he was still wet under his skin, under his hair. So he was just sitting there and just, you know, getting I don't know, like a skin infection or something. Needed like some Vagisil or something on him. I don't know, but he was horribly stinky. But anyway, I think I got it fixed, and it only took me 13 years to figure it out. So there's that. What else? I don't know. So Kavanaugh's in. What a great speech he gave. He's such a just really nice guy, and like I wanted to cry, and I don't really cry that much, but I wanted to. Like when he was thanking Donald Trump and thanking his family, and he just gave that look to each one of them. And if I were up there with him, he'd been like, "And thank you to Breck, my travel comedian. I really appreciate your help through all of this." I'd be like, I'd have had to run up and hug him and cry and stuff like that. But like seriously, I was tearing up. What that man went through to get this position is just hell. I mean, he went through hell. Did you really? I'm telling you, he's just a sincere guy, and I think we're very blessed to have him in there, and you know, things are looking up and up. Carol Bell Brotherton, how's everything? What's the word around town about McCaskill? Because she needs to get gone. We already know North Dakota Hike Camp or whatever her name is, Mine Comp or whatever. She's done shot herself in the foot, and she knows it now. Yeah, I told you, Mary, his wife, she's just a cutie. She's one of those that's just like, and you notice that oldest daughter, his looks like him, I think, and the youngest one looks like Ashley. But Carol, well, you need to get on the roll, because get out there and just start beating the trail. Because what's up, George Plunkett? How you doing? Welcome. Because McCaskill she's nasty. Have y'all seen that video of Feinstein when she's standing behind Schumer when they're giving the speech about, hey, Kavanaugh's in, we can't help it and stuff like that? She has this look on her face of just like she's dying of something terminal. I don't know. But anyway, these people are worried for real. My QAnoners out there should know. What's weird is, if you really start looking into it, this whole limo accident that happened up in upstate New York where 20 people were killed, and the owner of the limousine service was an ex-FBI informant from Pakistan who's just a dirt job, but he happens to be out of the country right now when this all goes down. He's been in trouble numerous times for, like, you know, jacking. What's up, Angie Smith? How you doing? There's my QAnon woman. For like jacking his limos up and changing them and all this stuff. But that just sounds weird to me. Yeah, Ginsburg, what's up with those gloves that she wears? I mean, is that to prevent her claws from falling off or what? But she always wears, and she even gets like designer Michael Jackson gloves to wear. I'm like, I mean, seriously, I posted that and I was like, seriously, has anybody checked on her? She was just there like this. If you would have put a basket in her hands, and like, I think I noticed some drool coming down her lip, and she's like, ha. She's one of those nursing home patients I was talking about. Like, seriously, she reminds me of the type of person am I skipping a little bit? She reminds me of the type of person that you would ask a question and she'd go, ha, like that. Ha. She's got to be like 120. Anyway, when she was young, she looked old. I don't know what's going on with her, but she literally looks like something that you wouldn't want to wake up and see sitting at the end of your bed at night. You know what I'm saying? Amy, no, that's not how you talk. I'm not, oh, here we go. No, I'm not, you don't talk like that. Jesus, here we go. She's 93? Jesus Lord. Did we even have a constitution when she was born? I don't know, but Clarence Thomas, when I first looked over there and saw her sitting there, I was like, oh God, it's her and the angel of death. And then I was like, oh no, that's just Clarence Thomas. So, but she is definitely a scary thing. She just sits there like this. Like, could you imagine if you woke up and you saw her with her little bitty miniature gloves at the foot of your bed going like, I told y'all that time I was working on the ambulance that time. What's up, Heather Ballou? How you doing? Welcome. I was working on the ambulance in Jackson, and I always got the freakiest calls, the psych calls and stuff like that. That's right, Mary, it is. But I got that call to difficulty breathing, and we get in there, and the first thing I notice is all of these mannequin heads everywhere, and they had like wigs on them. The woman made wigs. She was an old black lady, and she made wigs. And I was like, ooh, this is just creeping me out, because mannequins have always freaked me out. So anyway, behind her chair was this huge mirror that was just standing on the ground. And anyway, so she was just sitting there like, and I was like, ooh. So I'm listening to her chest and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, you got CHF? Is this what's going on? And my partner was sitting there, and he was like getting her on oxygen and stuff. And I just happened to glance up in the mirror, and behind me was this little like midget that had like little bitty hands, and his eyes were whited over like that, and he was going like this, and I was like, "Whoo!" And she was like, "That's my son," and I was like, "Whoo!" And I was like, I was freaking out, and I was like, "I think she's fine." And my partner was like, "No, dude, she's gotta go to the hospital." I was like, "Well, just sling her in there." I was like, "Who's gonna stay with that thing?" But anyway, we just slung her up in the thing, and ended up, I was driving, and the little guy had to ride up front with me. So the whole way I'm like, "Don't look at me." You know, like, it was scary, but he was just a little, he was born a small person and remained a small person the rest of his life, but he was blind, and he just had those little bitty digits, and he was just like, and I was like, Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm the type of person, I told y'all, fight is one thing when I've got to, but my flight just takes control most of the time, and I'm out. Like, seriously, I'm that type of person that, like, I'll tell the woman to go out first if I hear something in the middle of the night, so that I'm available to, get the assailant off of them or whatever. Not really, but that's how I was. Even on the ambulance, I would be like my. I hear about these heroes that run into burning buildings and stuff like that. That's why I was the EMT on the ambulance. I got there and treated you when you were sick and took you to the hospital. I didn't run it. I made sure the scene was safe before I got there. But anyway, anything, I'm a what do they call it? A sympathetic puker. I can hear it. I'm like, But got a call to an O'Charlie's one time, and this dude had been up in there drinking wine and taking Xanax for 3 hours, and I was like, why don't you pick O'Charlie's to come out for your night out or whatever? So anyway, we get a call for a passed out, unconscious person. Get there, and it looked like somebody had vaporized Barney the dinosaur, because it was just purple everywhere, and and I was like, dude, I cannot get in the back here. So I'm driving to the hospital with the patient in the back and my partner in the back with my head out the window, just I'm like, seriously, good luck to you, brother. I hope you make it, but I can't handle that. No, nuh-uh. Because if something happens to me on that ambulance, who's going to take care of the patient? I got to take care of myself. I did it for 10 years. And then the last 2 or 3 I spent in a office setting dispatching helicopters out of the trauma center here in Jackson. That was a lot easier. But I just couldn't handle it, man. I just was I'm sick of this. I'm sick and tired of being around people that are just sick and tired. Seriously, we would get psych patients that were homeless or whatever, and they would just want to get to the other side of town, so they would call the ambulance, get in, and then when we get to the hospital, they just jump out and go to the liquor store. I'd be like, fine, whatever. But I'm not lying to you. Jackson, Mississippi, y'all have already heard stories, but it's crazy. It's scary, for real. I mean, it's one of those things where it's if you want to have, I tell all of my buddies, if you really want to live, your bucket list should be on a Friday night or a Saturday night, either one, go to the University of Mississippi Medical Center ER and just shadow the trauma team for just one night on a Friday or Saturday. Like, because at any time it's just like 6 shootings, 4 stabbings, psych patients going everywhere. I'm telling you, I was leaving one morning at like 6 o'clock in the morning, leaving my shift. And I was walking through there, and they just had people stacked up in the hall, and one dude was like shot in the shoulder, and he was urinating on the wall, and I was like, dude, and he was like, man, I'm getting out of here, and I was like, dude, you can't leave. You've been shot. They're gonna come take care of you. Just give them a minute. And he was like, man, no, I'm leaving. I was like, dude, you're shot. He was like, man, all I need is a Band-Aid and a Gatorade. I'm out of here, man. I was like, well, don't tell anybody I told you, but the refrigerator back there's got Gatorade in it. I don't know where to get a Band-Aid at. But anyway, like seriously, it's the craziest stuff you've ever seen. For real. It really is. What's up? What's up, dude? Seriously, it's Michael right there. He's a capital, oh, never mind. I can't say that. He's a capital pimp. I forgot. I can't tell what you do. But he's from the area. Y'all, what is up with the UFO in South Carolina? Did y'all see that? What was that? What was the, what were the lights? Did y'all, I don't know if y'all have thought about this, but something's going on like in outer space and whatever you want to call it, lower Earth orbit or whatever. You got crap falling into the ocean in South Carolina. Then they're seeing lights up in the sky and stuff like that. Somebody posted a picture, a news station posted a picture of this huge metal thing that was in the ocean that washed up on the shore, and everybody was like, it's a UFO, it's a so-and-so and so-and-so. And of course I tweeted and I said, it's Hillary Clinton's deleted emails. But like, I'm telling you, there's something going on, because you think about all the things that these people are seeing and stuff, and then all of a sudden, Trump comes out and he's like, Space Force, we need a Space Force. And I'm like, Trump, what is going on out there? You can't tell me you're just worried about some EMPs, you know, like going and taking us back to the 19th century, 18th century. Well, so anyway, you know, SpaceX shot a rocket off last night or something, and like somebody was like recording it and saw it, and it was the freakiest thing I've ever seen. I actually tweeted them and I said, if that would have happened while I was outside, like seriously, if I'm just standing outside and that happened, you would have needed a defibrillator and a mop bucket, because there's some stuff gonna go down. And shoot, just by saying defibrillator, I didn't even hashtag it. Like, I got 2 AED companies, automated external defibrillator companies, to follow me. I was like, okay, cool. One of them was out of the UK. But I mean, I'm serious. Like, I'd need it. Like, I would, if that, because I have this thing where I'm scared of stuff that's like not normal. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah. Like, I'm not maybe it's a psychological disorder where I'm like, things that are supernatural or just really big and powerful, like tornadoes and stuff, they creep me out. Now, if it was a UFO being carried by a tornado or something, like seriously, I would cease to exist. I would just freak. I would be like, I can't handle it. My mind can't handle it. But yeah, I just thought that it was weird that all this stuff's happening, and then all of a sudden, no, call Space Force, and they're gonna come out like in a rocket ship shaped like the Ghostbusters hearse thing. Yeah, seriously, like the meteorites and stuff like that. I worry about that, like, because if like my odds are so bad, like my luck, like seriously, I'd be that one guy that's got the 1 in 800 billion chance of getting struck by a meteorite or meteor or whatever. I'd be that guy. How'd Breck die? He got hit by a dead gum falling rock. What, from like a mountain? No, from space. It traveled 300 light years to get here to knock him out. What are the odds? But anyway, that's that. Yeah, but it's just weird. I think the timing's weird. Maybe, like seriously, maybe there's something out there that's on its way back here to pick up all of these liberals. Like maybe they're not even, maybe that's what, the closer their mothership, you know, gets to Earth, the crazier they go, because they are progressively getting just nuttier and nuttier. Angie, that was hilarious. But yeah, it's spooky. Red October, something about QAnon, y'all, real quick. Let me get through this. QAnon, they've taken Hunt 4 out of Red October. Did they find one of these rogue submarines? My QAnon, everybody that doesn't do QAnon's like, dude, what the hell are you talking about? They'll know what I'm talking about. Has anybody been listening to that whole thing about the rogue submarine? Exactly, Amy, thank you. Anybody? Because I'm going to tell you, that's scary. And Rosenstein, what is the deal with Rosenstein? Like, I know Trump's doing the reverse psychology stuff, but Rosenstein is on Air Force One with Donald Trump flying to wherever they went, to Florida today. And Trump's like, we had a great conversation. We really did. It was great. We had some peanuts, a couple of beers. Well, not beer, but root beer. And we're good. I'm not going to fire him. I'm like, wait a minute now. We're supposed to hate him. And then, bam, there you go. Yeah. Here's the thing. I think, to be honest with you, because we already have heard about the missile thing that they fired from whatever that island was over in Puget Sound. But what better way to remain safe on Air Force One, not to mention all the military technology we've got, but why not put one of them on the flight with you, and then you'd be pretty safe, because if they shoot it down, they got to kill one of their own, and he's pretty much like, I think he's like an admiral in the deep state or something. But it's just amazing just how weird things are getting. That's so they could search him with nobody around. Good. I like that, Amy. I really like that. That makes sense. Doesn't he just look real, the way that he looked when he said we had a great talk, he had that look on like, he's going to kill me. He really is. Y'all help me out. Like he looked like he was worried. Kind of like that Feinstein-y look, like, they're panicking. But I wish they would do things on my terms, like my timeline. Like, seriously, like do it now. But they don't listen to me. I've tried. I don't know. Hey, but anyway, all 14 of you are on here. If you'll hit that like button, I'd appreciate it. Even if you don't like it, it'll help me out, make me feel better about myself. Do it. Angie Smith. Angie, see, now I know your type. You like getting into that, don't you? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I do too, but I don't admit it except to my fam here, y'all. Like, I'll admit it to my fam. Because like I'm this type of person where like I just think that there's just so much potential out and around. Like I'm telling you, the thing that changed my mind was the whole I know he probably did, Patriot Mike. Mike, my bad. I just before the whole haunted house thing happened, like I was one of those that's like, dude, there's nothing. But when that happened, I'm like, I'm open to anything. Little green men, whatever. I do too, seriously, Angie. Now there's some stuff like, Pennywise the clown in the sewer. I don't think that that's real, but like, just some of the stuff are real. And I think, honestly, and I hope that I'm still alive when it happens, but as all of this stuff starts coming out, I think a lot of people are going to go, for real. And, I'm going to be like, I told y'all should have been preparing for yourself. This stuff could happen. And, but they're like, yeah, but Melania is a freaking alien. I'm like, who else wears that stuff to Egypt? I'm joking. I loved her. I thought she looked hot. What did you say? Mary, where are all of your people, bro? Hey, I ask myself that like every single day. I'm starting to. Like, I wake up in the morning and go, is it worth it? What's up, Stag Ray? How you doing? You need to get a profile picture and show that beautiful face, Stag Ray, with that badass, kick-ass last name of yours. Like, you need to one of those stingrays as your profile picture with your head on it. Auntie Ruth, she is in a cryogenically preserved state right now with her little miniature gloves on. I thought those gloves were so cute, for real. She was just sitting over there and like everybody was like she was frowning and making it. I was like, no, she wasn't frowning. She just didn't know where she was. She's like that's how I could see her, doing stuff because like those little bitty kid gloves she had on. I was like, all her little nubs are cold. Clear. So have y'all read anything about the Scalia death again? Like it's starting to come up a little bit more since this whole Supreme Court thing's going on. But some people are saying he was in on the deep state stuff, like deep, like he was deep in it. And I'm like, no, he was a good guy that was killed. And they were like, yeah, but he was just one of them that got killed. Are they really? Well, like, dude, like seriously, Justin, I just scratched the surface on that. I have no idea. I'm actually on here just rambling, just to see how this works. Like, I don't know, but they're saying like everything's starting to come full circle. Do you remember? All right. So let me change the subject real quick. Do you guys remember a while back how they started having like some of our diplomats over in China were getting like concussion-like symptoms and yada yada yada, and this whole 5G stuff that's coming out, it's kind of freaking me out because I usually don't get like paranoid about like stuff that is going to be like really cool, but this 5G stuff's freaking me out because like like they figured out that the waves that it gives off or whatever, and now this is coming from a Mississippi guy, like I say waves for everything, but like whatever these waves are that are coming out of it are the same thing that like these military things use to like these waves where they'll like crowd control and like woo, 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 woo. So I'm like, these people are going to be like frying us, like even out here in the country where we got like HughesNet and shit, they're going to be like woo, 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 like frying us and stuff. And I'm like, I don't need any more stuff slowing me down up here. I mean, seriously, I got started behind the 8 ball. I mean, for real. I think I was born in a bar somewhere. Who's past whose bedtime? But yeah, I'm just telling you, it's just I don't know. Was it you, Mary, that we were talking about, or somebody else talking about I'm jumping all over the place here, but the contrails and stuff. You remember when Donald Trump was in South Haven that day around 1 o'clock, there was just all those chemtrails or whatever everywhere. Like they were playing like 4D tic-tac-toe or something. And then there's this 5G. They were just outside the house running the line and stuff. And I swear to you, like, I just woke up, but I promise you I heard one of the AT&T guy goes, yeah, we're going to fry this guy first. And I'm like, did he just say that? And then I realized I hadn't had my ADHD medication yet. But yeah, it's just all this stuff is just like, well, like they're getting us with cancer. Speaking of cancer, I saw where there's the spider venom that's killing cancer cells now. I'd be like, well, I'm just going to, like, seriously, if it has anything to do with a spider, I'm going to have to take my chances with chemo and radiation because I'm not touching a spider or getting its poison in my veins. I just can't handle that. Not even for cancer. I read that today right before I came on, and I was like, wow, what if you had to like actually have the spider bite you to get it in your veins? I don't know. Weather change. See, I can't get into the weather change thing now. Like they say they're shooting stuff up into the, with HARP and all that stuff, and I'm like, I don't know about that. You're right, Patriot Mike, but seriously, the spider that they showed wasn't like just your regular radioactive spider. This thing right here was like, looked like a grizzly bear spider. I hadn't heard about the mystery illness. I have heard about typhus in California, and I'm assuming that's like typhoid fever or something from fleas. I bet you there's a lot of fleas in California. Really? Seriously. Did y'all like my idea about selling California to Mexico for real and using the profit to build a bigger border wall? That way, technically Mexico pays for it, and you just build like that L-shaped border wall, and that way, even if Maisie Hirono wants to come over, she's got to show a passport, and they can have all their bags of feces, dirty needles, typhus, and all that shit to themselves, and they can be happy, and they can kill babies. Yeah, so I think she's annoying. She's the most annoying person in the world. I thought Hillary Clinton was, but Maisie just does it with a Polynesian accent. You're exactly right, Skid Row. She just, did you hear where she said Kavanaugh's going to be tainted, or he's going to have a big taint? I was like, that's not a taint you're seeing. Just an idiot she is, really, seriously. And usually people from Hawaii are just really laid back and cool, like, aloha, shaka bra. But scarlet fever. Well, look, here's the thing, Justin, and I'm glad you brought that up about all these different diseases and stuff. When you've got, and I hate to be like this, but when you've got illegal immigrants just flowing in and out of the country, I mean, Trump slowed it down, thank God, but you're gonna have diseases pop back up that we had pretty much eradicated. But, when you live in when you drink the water that you wash your clothes and pee in, you're gonna get sick. And I mean, they've killed all of their bright people, or their brightest people have come to the United States of America, the people that would normally come up with stuff to cure that shit. But, it's gonna eventually come back. I mean, shit, it's just common sense. It's just the way it is. But typhus, that just what was the Typhoid Mary? Remember, she was like a cook somewhere, and she was getting everybody sick from wiping her butt and not washing her hands. Yeah, what's up with the kissing bug thing? Like, that freaks me out. Y'all, I'm the type of person, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this, and like, I don't know what you guys, like, what your outlook on my kind of personality is, but like, I'm the person, when it comes to like, especially bugs that you can see, like their eye, like if it's a bug and it's got an eyeball that you can see, like that's a pupil, that's a iris, or like, they freak me out. And I'm not lying to you, I can be going down Interstate 55 with like 5 o'clock traffic, and if I feel one of them things crawl up on me and I don't know what it is, I'll stop in the middle of traffic and get out in the middle of Interstate 55 and shake it out, because I'm not going down with, I gotta see the thing that is on me. I'm not lying to you. And this all stemmed from one time I went into this thing and I saw this spider, and I was like, that's a huge spider, oh my God. So I grabbed some rave hairspray and a lighter, and I was gonna torch it. Well, I hit it one time, boom, and this thing swole up and started kicking babies off its backside, and they look like ants going everywhere. And like, I freaked out, dropped the hairspray and the lighter and everything, and ran out. Just let it, so, they had to go, and I was like, I could see the eyeball of the spider. It was like one big eyeball. But yeah, seriously, I was like, I mean, you could tell that there was like an active thought process going on in this spider's head. Like, I'm getting these babies off of me, and if I'm frying or not, I'm going for his face. And I was like, no, you're not. I'm out of here. But she was just like kicking him off her back, like, get out of here. I'm taking one for the team. And I was like, Jesus Lord. But yeah, and a praying mantis. Good God, I don't know if they're mean or not, but I'm going to tell you right now, they've got those eyeballs that will like look at you like that, and I'm like, stay right over there, buddy. I ain't even trying to mess with you. But yeah, seriously, it looked hairy, but it was its babies hanging on its back, like, mama. And then she was kicking them off, trying to save, at least 100 of them, because I promise you there was like 1 million on her back. But I'm just not down with that. And, I got buddies that live out in the country that are like, they're like, yeah, I got bit by a brown recluse last night. I'm like, show me, game over. You can put me 10/7 out of service because if I get bit by a spider, I'm gonna be in intensive care because I'm gonna make sure that they're gonna, because this is my livelihood. I can't have a big rotted out spider bite on my face. They're like, "What'd you get? Like lip cancer or something?" I'm like, "No, it was a spider bite." "Yeah, it caught me in the middle of the night. Didn't even know it was there. I thought it was a zit." I'm like, "Don't even tell me the story, dude. Just rotted hole right here." You got bed bugs. Didn't even know that was bad. Amy, you've got like the worst luck ever. I thought I did. She's like, "Yeah, I got stung by a scorpion." I'm like, what? It's just a little scorpion thing? Baby. Those things are like, to me, those are not even insects. Those are like reptiles or something. Got the tail that sits up in the back and no, sir, baby. You can't just step on them and like be over with. Like, you gotta come with something more than your foot. What'd Justice say? Yeah, Charlotte's Web. I just don't trust insects. I really don't. It just seems like they got like a ulterior motive or something. You can rationalize with another being, a mammal or I don't know, something. You can rationalize with it. Like, don't eat me. But an insect, they're just that one track mind. Like, keep the queen alive or whatever. And a snake, oh baby, you don't even have to worry about that because I'm like, Like, I won't even go into their domain, really. We call it the killing iron. What's that? A gun? I don't know. But yeah, like in Mississippi, we only have like 2 spiders. The brown recluse, which has a necrotoxin, which just basically rots your skin away. And then we have the black widow, which is a neurotoxin, which just shuts your nervous system down. And if at any point either one of them comes around me within a 6-foot thing, like, game over. Game over. Yeah, the brown recluse, it'll just basically literally eat your face off, for real. They don't even play. And they call it a brown recluse because they get in these dry places and they're like, if you don't mess with me, I ain't gonna mess with you. But the first time your foot comes over in my corner, I'm tagging it. I'm not gonna give you a warning scrape or nothing. I'm gonna bite that thing, rot your foot off, and then, hey, you do dialysis the rest of your life. I don't care. But you guys heard my owl story that time. I was sitting out there in the country by myself, had a fire on the back porch going, and Barkley was beside me, and I heard this just horrible, like, and it was just some loud hollering and like flapping and flopping and stuff. And I was like, Barkley. I was like, God, a bobcat's done got Barkley. But anyway, so I got the flashlight and I shined it out there, and then there was this owl, which, by the way, are like the freakiest animals in the world. And anyway, so I see this owl, and it just kind of does that thing, and it looks dead at me. And it was like, and I was like, hey, dude. And he's sitting there actively, like, literally killing this little bitty rabbit that had ran out. And the rabbit was going, yeah. And he was just like looking at me while it was like, just like, what's up? Nothing to see over here. And I was like, dude. And I promise you, y'all, I made a video about it. I was like, in my head, I was like, should I help the rabbit? And I promise you, me and that owl had this like subliminal, like conversation where he was like, yeah, come help him. And I was like, oh, no, you go right ahead, sir. And then he literally picked that thing up, rabbit still kicking, and flew off and looked at me. And I'm telling you, in my head, I don't know if this really happened. I hadn't been drinking or anything, but he turned and flipped me the bird and flew off. And it was the weirdest thing. I was like, right now, if that rabbit's not dead, she is actively feeding that rabbit alive to her little baby owlets or whatever. And I was like, that's just, I'm telling you, that's one of those things where you would have had to cover your kid's eyes because it freaked me out. Just, and I was like, no, do what you got to do. And I ain't looking, I ain't gonna tell nobody. But anyway, I made a video about it. Owls do freak me out, seriously. Why are we not eating those things? Does anybody not eat owl? Huh? But I mean, it seems like one of my cousins or something would eat one, but I've never heard of anybody like, yeah, I shot an owl and I'm cooking it up. It seems like there's a lot of meat on them. I don't know. Like, I mean, like, seriously, if you'll eat pig guts, pig intestines, like, why wouldn't you eat an owl? Why? If somebody kills an owl and says, hey, this owl meat's delicious, I'll eat the damn thing. I don't care. I eat chicken. I think Davis Tell said, I mean, it probably tastes like a smart chicken, like a well-read chicken. You know. Oh, well, thanks, Kevin. Thanks for coming in. Oh, appreciate it. Y'all, did y'all see that? Kevin Arnold said, dumb channel, thumbs down. See ya. All right, hey, thanks, man. Give me a couple more. Tell your friends to come too. I don't give a shh. Join my Facebook page. It's a little bit more cool. It's on there. We'll see. What is Cody, you out? I think I'd like probably know him. Dumb channel. I'm going to his channel next. At least have a profile picture, you dumbass. I bet he's a Hillary fan. But anyway, yeah, that's my story. I'm still learning on YouTube Live, dude. I don't know how to. What am I supposed to do? What do you want me to do? A magic trick for you, Kevin? I mean, don't you have like a protest to be at anyway? Like a banging on a Supreme Court door or something? Oh, all right, Cody. I thought you had teamed up with Kevin Arnold, and you know, the non-profile picture having jerk. Anyway, like seriously, like I feel like with YouTube, I feel like I'm the new guy that's like, will you be my friend? What about you? They're like, no, get out of here. Like seriously, I feel like I'm the you know, like the kid everybody picks on. And I do only, like seriously, I come in to YouTube at my most vulnerable times. I'm like, join me on YouTube where you can watch me talk for a minute about nothing. You click on it and it'll say add a picture or something, Angie. You just click on the circle where the thing is. Hey, Mary, he may be a Frankenfeinstein-like rape victim or sexual assault because they're out there, you know, there's a lot of them. Franken, you know, like one thing about him, I couldn't stand him. I think he was, you know, scum of the earth, but they really just didn't back him up that much. They were just kind of like, yeah, you grabbed an army girl's titty, so it's game over for you. Out of here. And he was like, I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, none of my Democratic friends like me. Trump weather machine, the hurricane wall he's building. Oh, there's Kevin again. Kevin, God bless you, man. You're still here. I thought you said you see ya. I mean, like, seriously. At this point, you've had plenty of time to come to Mississippi and let me, I don't know, beat your teeth down your throat. How about that? Like, I don't know. Like, knock enough teeth out so that my toothless Uncle Skeeter doesn't get offended. How about that? Don't let this fool you, my brother. Kevin's probably my ex-wife, to be honest with you. I used to call her Kevin. Not really. I'm just kidding. Kevin, what do you think about Donald Trump, Kevin? You think he's doing a good job? And what do you think about UFOs, by the way? Or Scientology? Or HART? Or Prius cars? Kevin? What? Hey, why'd you say that, Amy? Seriously. I know he is, Mary. I know. Aren't they all? I mean, who wouldn't be jealous to get on a YouTube live and see 14 people watching going, I got to get what that guy's got. For real. Push the X button on the chat. George. And the like is on. Yeah, hit it for me real quick. For real. Just do it. Just get it up and then. Like, seriously, y'all, I think that there's a way. I don't know if there is or not. Like, I don't know anything about YouTube. Sorry. Oh, he did? Thank you. like hecklers, I don't know why I would never really troll a person on a live video ever. Because like it's kind of like being a comedian on stage with the microphone. You're not gonna out talk the guy with the microphone. You're not gonna beat him. And like seriously, I could just sit here and talk about Kevin's mother and his, his small package size that he's overcompensating for and stuff like that. And all he can't type faster than I can think of things to tear him down about. Seriously. So I don't know why you would do it, to be honest with you. Don't pick on the new YouTube guy. But y'all, like seriously, all 13 of you, I would really appreciate it if y'all could help me out. Like, so, I mean, I think I'm like at 893 or whatever, leprechauns. Hey, everybody's seen, have you ever seen that video? Everybody's seen leprechauns say, hey. Anyway, it was from Mobile. That's a long time ago. But anyway, you can check it out on YouTube. But anyway, so I'm at 890 something. I really want to get to 1,000. So I don't know how to do it, but like if y'all could bring up my YouTube channel at like prayer service or small group or something. Oh, thanks, Mary. Appreciate it. Like this face, I don't even have, I look like horrible. I don't know if that was a human or a cat outside, but anyway, it sounded like something just got attacked. But anyway, like if y'all could bring it up, hire somebody from the AV club. Like seriously, I know how to get on and I know how to do videos. Like my equipment's crappy, but hey, that's kind of my calling card. Oh look, it's crappy equipment Brack. He's piecing stuff together. Looks kind of normal. Doing a live feed, the angry faces, if they start trolling and posting those, yeah, I know, I've heard that before, I've read about that, posting the angry faces. I've been shut down many times like that. But anyway, with YouTube, if y'all can bring it up at your small group and go, hey, like, go follow this guy, I'd appreciate it. And don't go be one of those that follow him and then like unfollow him just because like you want to say RAM on your, I don't know, jitterbug cell phone or whatever. No. But what does that mean, Angie? Fire in the hole. Anyway, so I think what we need to do is we need to start doing, because I'm going to tell you, y'all, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I'm not tooting my own horn here, but the Facebook Live thing has really gotten me down. And I can tell y'all, it's only 12 people here. I can tell y'all are my fam. But, like, it's really got me disappointed because, like, y'all, I get on there and, like, I'm, like, going hard in the paint. Like, seriously. And I've changed my ways. I've started, well, thank you, Mary, I appreciate it. I've changed my ways. I've started getting there on time. Hadn't been I jump all over the place, but anyway. But like, seriously, like, I don't know if I've just become less interesting or whatever. Thank you, I appreciate it. But I need, like, my Facebook Live thing is kind of my go-to thing, and it's losing. And I need some help. You're right, Bernadette, but the thing about it is, and like, trust me, like, if I didn't feel like a lot of people enjoyed the political stuff, I would just do that myself because I don't, like I've said before, I only do that for the people that don't care about it because, like, it's important. But I would do the prank call 100% of the time, period, because there's plenty of, what's the word, like, there's plenty of stuff in here to come out. I can do a prank call for 24 straight hours and come up with different characters and a different storyline, period, and never check up. But people would burn out on that too. So I just don't want to be like that guy. It's just like, hey, it's prank call again. Oh yeah, whatever. Do political stuff earlier. Like earlier in the evening, like 7 o'clock or something. But I think about kids. Well, I mean, like Kathy Griffin, I beat that old hag to death. Like, seriously, I beat her to death. That heifer, like, like, seriously, it went from like 8.4 million down to like, I think I got like a 250,000 view one, then like 100,000, and it just started going down, 20,000, yeah. And then like, they're like, okay, prank calls at 8, seriously, and I could call more. That's the way that I was going to try to tie it in together was like political prank calls, like doing like calling, like the DNC or something like that, but they end up getting the FBI on me, and you know. Well, Justin, like seriously, I have heard from people that like she somehow saw, and the only way I knew that was I had a friend in Charlotte that knew somebody that knew somebody that knew somebody that was familiar with it, and if they knew about it, then it was like she had to know about it. So I hope she did. I really do. I mean, like, the odds are pretty good, but I just think she's the trashiest woman alive, honestly. Like, seriously. She's got to be just a... And now she's selling, like, no Kavanaugh or dump Trump merchandise or whatever. So, she's horrible. Horrible. She just makes me nauseated. But anyway, it's just, I don't know, it's just like it's a, I don't know, it's just a weird thing. And maybe I should just like stop altogether, who knows? But like, while there's a little bit of interest, I'll still do it. Anyway. Okay, cool, Evelyn. I didn't even know that. I've been wondering who that was, ER Tigers or what. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just be like a shock jock and just be like Howard Stern and start, I don't know, shooting whiskey and talking about vagina hats and stuff like that. But anyway. But yeah, that's the thing. Like the whole shares just totally went down, and I was like, if it's funny, share it. But I feel like I'm a little, what's the word? Like, what's the word? Controversial. A little too, like if I were a black guy and said the stuff I did, I'd be like, you know, Terrence K. Williams, the fried chicken guy, but like I say it and I'm white, and that just makes me a racist bigot. So anyway, that's it. So maybe, baby, what I need to do is just start doing a little bit more of the prank calls, baby, and then see all these fools out there that get lazy on me, baby. Maybe they'll come on back. That's what I'm saying. That's maybe. I don't know. Maybe I just need to be a split personality and, I don't know, drive my big rig through my trailer house. I don't know. But anyway, that's the thing. If y'all have any like freaky ideas that y'all come up with, let me know. DM me. Be active, fam. Be active. DM me. And seriously, let me know. But until then, bring my YouTube up to your prayer service and pray for me. But anyway, so there's that. I love y'all, and I mean it. Hey, while you're on my YouTube channel, I don't know if y'all have gone and watched, if you scroll way down to the prank calls, I don't know if y'all have seen them all on my YouTube channel, but I've got them posted on here. I do the, I call Barnes & Noble bookstore and do the chitlins, the chicken feet one that the chicken feet popped and moved. Like Shirley Jenkins has been going for a while, and there was even a gay guy named, I can't remember what his name was, but he talked like this right here. And like, there's one where I called and said, my nephew's done got cuss words shaved in the back of his head, and they dyed his hair blue when he passed out at a party drunk. Yep, he's got butts and poots written in the back of his head. You have to do this every night for real? Just get on here and talk? Like, seriously, we will. We'll get on here and have like prayer service or like Scientology service for all my Mormons in Utah. We'll do like Mormon service. I'll be like, all right, who's got the golden plates that, what's his name, found? Who's taking us to third heaven tonight on a spaceship? Whatever. But anyway, yeah, like seriously, I could do it every night. I mean, like obviously my life's not really real busy right now. But anyway, yeah, y'all go look at my prank calls. They're just scroll down. Scroll down. It'll say prank call on there. And anyway, that's what we'll do. And anyway, until then, you know, assalamu alaikum or whatever. And screw Kevin Arnold. I hope I find him tonight. I hope he inboxes me. I'm gonna hurt him. Anyway, I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all are my close fam. Love y'all, and I mean it. Bye.